Hi, my name is Yunpeng. This is my final presentation. My project name is Three Kingdoms. It is an educational app for kids. Three Kingdoms is an app for children to read Three Kingdom history. The story is well known in China like American Civil War for Americans. It is written as a novel and be one of the four famous novels of China. Another one, as you know, is The Monkey King. The Monkey King has many different versions for kids to read, but Three Kingdoms still doesn't have a good one. So I want to design an application to simplify the contents, design new videos with interactive functions to give kids a new storybook. Kids has different reading levels. Three Kingdoms set up reading and listening options for them to choose according to their reading levels. Not only reading, there are many interactive games to let kids progress story content by themselves. When they finish all challenges and get scores of each chapter, they can unlock another chapter by their scores. And they also can play the private game again if they finish the chapter of for full scores. This is an interactive and educational application for kids. New visuals and interactive functions will let kids know Three Kingdoms history easier. The problem for kids, reading is a way to know the world and get knowledge. However, it is hard to read a lot of words without graphics because of their reading skills. Especially Three Kingdoms, the novel is written by ancient Chinese. Kids are bored to read and difficult to understand the contents. For their parents, find a good reading material for their kids is very important. They usually buy recommended book, but these books are not for their kids because of their kids' reading skills. So kids will give up reading and tired of reading. Parents would be worried about it. There are many Three Kingdoms thesis reading and playing materials in market. However, they are not for kids to know the true story of Three Kingdoms. The solution: Three Kingdoms help kids to learn something through visuals and interactive functions, and the Three Kingdoms give reading and listening options to kids. Three Kingdoms choose the right story for kids, and the game are easy for kids to play. I did the SWOT analysis, the strategies. Three Kingdoms have direct target audience and have few competitors. User can interact with content and help story process by themselves. User can learn knowledge from them and have reading and listening options for them to read. And the weakness: the first one is the have narrow target audience and user focused on game and ignore the storytelling. The opportunities: it costs a low price to get knowledge and can be a new trend to learn online and from the devices. User can learn knowledges by themselves, and the interactive functions can desire user interest. The stress: not a long-term app for user to keep in device, and the user have different interests about the story to choose competitors. My target audience: the first one is the primary target audience is the kids, age from 6 to 12. Is the primary school student, especially for Chinese kids. Compare with reading and reading Asian words. Three Kingdoms simplify and animated content will let kids to be interested to read. And the second target audience is the parents. Three Kingdoms give the right story for their kids, and the parents don't need to spend money to buy wrong books for their kids. This is my information map, and this is my test floor. I did two versions and two different styles of mood boards. The first one is the more fit for my target audience, and the chapter is like the animals, so children like the animals, so they have interested to read it. The second one is the more like the Chinese style. And this is my logo process, and this is the final version. And this is my UI designs I did in this semester. And now I want to talk about my proof of concept. The first one, I have refined the map page. The top one is my former map page. I have changed the normal map to the trail map and refined the UI designs. Also refined the visual designs, so user can easily follow the trail to unlock each chapter. The second one is the pop-up. I have refined the UI designs and refined the visual designs. The third one is the chapter page. This is the new page I add. In my former designs, I don't have this page. Now I designed this page to make the story more complete, and kids can know the name of the first chapter. And I refined the tutorial page. Compare with the former tutorial page, I add a character to guide the tutorials and refine the UI designs. This is the story page. I changed the dialog box to scroll and refined the visual designs and UI designs. And also, I add more interactive functions. Not only reading story, user can click the characters to have some interactive functions, and click other stuff in the screen to find other interactivities. And I add more character to make the story influent. And this is the next screen. And this is what I did and refined the visual designs in this semester. This is my technical description. I use the HTML5 and the CSS3 and JavaScript to coding, and I also use the Adobe animation to animate the story and use jQuery UI to design the game port. This is the task for this semester. I have finished most of the task which I did at the beginning of this semester. Now I want to show you my project. So from the trail map, you can click the chapter 1. And this is the chapter 1 page. And note that chapter 1 is Cao Cong weds an elephant. And at the beginning of the story, this is the tutorial page. This is the progressing bar. This is the first story. So after reading the scroll, click here to close it, and click the chapter to see and read introduced from him, and click here to know what is it. And now reading again, and click here to close, and click the chapter to see what they said, and go to the next screen. The summary of this semester. During these summer classes, I refined my visual designs and start coding my project. According to feedbacks of each module, my visuals of project improves a lot and learn much from this semester. I will keep working game parts and complete story of first chapter. Thank you.